I developed the show with Telepictures, and Tamar was on as well, and then we mixed and matched different people, and that's why you see the chemistry that we have.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. No, it's all about the fans, and we're still evolving. I mean, the season one was really a challenge for us because there's certain things that you want to do that you can't do in daytime. And remember, I come from late night. I was from Chelsea lately. I was from the cable network, so you're a little freer to do certain things. In daytime, when you're trying to, get tied to sail tide and try to get cars and stuff, you got to change your vocabulary. You got to change your subject matter, and to be able to do that, we've done that successfully. And now I can say that we're the #1 talk show in our demo for young women. And I really had to thank the fans for that because they hung in there with us, and we're still evolving. We have not changed. But people have to realize my personal story comes from being on Cafe Mocha, which is the radio program I've been doing with MC Light and Angelique Perrin for over 5 years, and BLS has stayed with us. When you do radio, anybody knows you got to have New York, you got to have LA, and New York has always been ride or die with us. Being on Cafe Mocha showed me how to listen to people. It showed me how to interview people. I've been able to meet the president through Cafe Mocha. I've been able to interview the president through Cafe Mocha. I've interviewed the first lady. That would not have been possible. So I always tell people that are out there that are trying to do things, never look at a project and think that it's too small. Because nobody never heard of Cafe Mocha. It was like a blank slate. And then Sheila Eldridge, the producer, came to me and said, well, I think I want to do this. And it's amazing. We've been doing this for 5 years. There's still not an all-female-led radio program but Cafe Mocha.
Loni, what has been your aha moment while being on this show, whether personal or business?
The aha moment on the reel, count the ways. Because it's always, when you think one thing is going to happen, then something else happens. The one thing that it's like when we get certain guests on, they always prep you and they always tell you certain things. I remember our first A-list guest was Lawrence Fishburne. And, at the time that was season 1, we used to play these silly games, in season 1. And so when Lawrence came on, producers like, it's Lawrence Fishburne, he's going to be serious, so you've got to be serious. Oh Lord. Lawrence came on, was the coolest, because at that time I would flirt with the male guests. I'd do all that. Loni, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do this, Loni. You just ask your question. Move on. He's Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence. Like, I remember he was Larry. Okay? Y'all remember he was Larry Fishburne? And then he changed his name to Lawrence. I'm like, dude, anybody named Larry, I know he cool, right? So, but when he came on the show, it was totally opposite of what the producers had prepped me for. He was warm. You can tell why he's been in this business for so long, because he understands his surroundings, and he gave us what we needed to make it a great interview. So I think that was my aha moment, was not to I listen to my producers, but I don't take that as the Bible. I don't take that as, okay, it's got to be. You never know. You never know with a guest. You just have to listen. And that's what it goes back to doing radio, doing those small projects when I was, on, the cable shows and things like that, because all of that has helped me to be the performer and the person I am today.